In this week's Sunday School, we covered the structure and context of Psalm 4. As far as structure, you may recall that my best guess after a brief perusal of Psalm 4 was that it was a chiasm. I wasn't wrong, but neither was I right. It can be understood as a chiasm, but it is not the best way. The best way to understand Psalm 4 is as a three-part conversation with David as speaker and his audience shifting from God to his enemies and back to God. In historical context, Psalm 4 was written shortly after Psalm 3, so the background of Absalom's rebellion is the same. There are three perspectives on the background of Psalm 4. Some say that it is David asking his enemies to reconsider their position with Absalom. Others say that it is a literal drought because of verse 7. And the last perspective is that it is both. And this is the most likely answer due to both the manner of David's address and the real possibility of there having been a drought at this time. Psalm 4 corresponds to Psalm 3 in that it is a progression of attitude. Psalm 3 is David's plea, and Psalm 4 is a progression of trust that brings inward peaceful joy. Psalm 3 and 4, when taken together, show us that when we learn that our trust lies in a sovereign, omnipotent, and omniscient God, we obtain peace and an inward joy that the Lord instills, and a joy in his blessings, or a joy in him as a sustainer. And this is the purpose and the key takeaway here. We grow through our trials because we learn to trust our God who shows himself faithful as sustainer all the way. In fact, in order for David to have endured this trial, he had to endure many more prior because he had to learn that his God would sustain him. And he will for you and I as well, because our God is ever faithful. So trust our sovereign God and go read the Psalms.